What's up, lords and ladies? Welcome back to Ball Python Tuesday, where I make videos at least once a week about ball pythons and help any of you guys out there either trying to breed ball pythons, also see some amazing ball pythons being born on this channel. But in today's video, what we're going to be talking about is how to properly find out the gender of your ball python. Now, there's a few methods out there. I've seen a couple of videos, so I thought I would toss out the way how I've been taught, as well as how I've been basically sexing my ball python. Now, I'm still new into the ball python game. However, I have had some amazing experience when it comes to hatching out some amazing babies. And by hatching out amazing babies, you always end up having to find out if it's a male or a female. So it's definitely a good technique to have. So these two right here are both double het lavender clowns. Now there is a boy and there is a female. Now I actually, this was a split clutch with me and King Austin. So I got these as a baby and I needed to raise them up, and they are just big and chunky. So one of them is a male and one of them is a female. So what we're gonna be doing is basically sexing them. Now how I sex them, so you could see right about here, there is this vent. So you really want to get the snake almost relaxed, and this finger and this thumb, you kind of want to just have it here almost supporting. Now it does help out if someone is either holding the snake or is just watching the head, because they are very active snakes. So what I'm going to be doing is almost opening up the vent. This is just here for support. And with this thumb and basically the back finger, we're gonna pop the snake like that. So it's just a quick popping motion. You could almost feel the hemipenes. So you can see I'm almost doing it one hand. Sometimes it's a lot easier than other snakes. Each snake is different. Sometimes you have to kind of almost massage it to come out. But look, I'm doing it one hand. Restart, come in, boom, pop. Like I said, it's a lot easier said than done sometimes, but I find if the snake is nice and relaxed, you could just go in there and almost feel the hemipenes and just pop them out like that. This finger doesn't really do anything. I've seen many people go in there and kind of massage it a lot. The snake kind of pooped. But the best thing to do is get the snake nice and relaxed and go in there and just pop. And I'm doing it one-handed, so it kind of goes to show how easy it can be, and it doesn't harm the snake. But I want to put a quick disclaimer out there: if you are going to be doing this, do it at your own risk. Do not hurt the snake. Be very gentle. Sometimes with hatchlings, you could actually harm them and even kind of hurt their spine. So you definitely want to be very careful. But what I'm going to be doing now, this is the boy, so this has to be the female. So again, we're gonna get the snake, gonna just kind of get it relaxed. Zoom in on the camera. We're gonna go there, and then we're just going to pop. And as you can see, nothing comes out. I could squish as firm as I can. I could massage and nothing comes out. Now, sometimes what happens is some males are a little bit harder to pop and they actually will not pop. And sometimes if you do this too much, you see those scent glands that the female has just about there. Sometimes those could actually get red and you might mistaken them to have hemipenes. So you definitely just want to try it maybe once or twice and then maybe let it be, because you could more or less see it almost turning red, and that right there would, you could mistaken that as a male. But most of the times, females not have hemipenes, so you definitely want to go in there and maybe check a couple of times. And also some males might be a little bit harder to pop, but sometimes you actually might even see some sperm plug coming out, and that alone will make it a male. You don't have to see hemipenes, but if you see sperm plugs, then that is a good indication that that is a male. But this right here is a female. You did not see any hemipenes come out. and yeah, it's just a beautiful girl. Now, speaking of hatchlings, we have these two lovely pieds. One is a female and one is a boy. Now, these are a little bit more older than just a newborn, but the same thing applies. You go in there, you see the tail is a lot smaller, so it's a little bit more trickier. You go in there and you give it a press and nothing comes out. You could see the scent glands coming out, but no hemipenes. And I could move this down, no hemipenes come out. So this right here is a female right there. Then we got this boy. So this boy, again, be very gentle. Oh my goodness, the female's on the go. No. So again, be very gentle. See these, I don't know if they're ribs, but they're bones here. You definitely don't want to crush those. So be very gentle when doing this. You go in there, you give it a pop, and boom, we got hemipenes coming out. See those red things right there? Those would be hemipenes. Now some come out a lot more than others, but most of the times with hatchlings, it can be a little bit more trickier. But like I said, the more you do it, the more you understand what you need to look for. You definitely need to be more careful when it comes to hatchlings. Just, you know, let them relax a bit, put a little bit of pressure, but not too much. You definitely don't want to break their spine. So like I said, do it at your own risk when it comes to sexing or finding the gender of your snakes, but you definitely could do it. It's not hard. It took me a couple times to learn. I'm still learning, as some snakes are a little bit tougher than others and they just don't, you know, the hemipenes just don't come out. So hopefully this video has helped out any of you guys out there with, you know, that question and wondering whether or not your snake is a male or a female. If this is your first time ever doing it, it might not go to plan, but you do want to, you know, get the hang of it and practice it. Especially if you're going to be breeding ball pythons, you definitely need to know what you have, a male or a female. So hopefully this video has helped out. I'm Lord the Lion. This right here is my pied ball python. Keep the blood pumping, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
You gotta hit that notification, hit that notification, hit that notification button, baby. You gotta hit that notification, hit that notification.
Now, once you start getting a lot better and practice a lot more, so you can see just one-handed, you could go in there and boom, we got hemipenes. Oh, and a bit of poop. That is gross. Oh my God, that is nasty.